I know there's one
It's
in.
a good one.
Was it Riverbank? That one that they keep trying to give us 50% off if I bring a friend.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then the other one is like. Are we rolling or what?
Right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the other one is like. Yeah, it's in series, and it's just they have like $10 race up to like $45 race. You know, yeah. There's like 4 shelves: bottom shelf, top shelf.
Okay.
Nice.
You know, yeah, and it's
a bar, man.
yeah, pretty much, dude. You walk in, they got like 60 different strains of weed.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
I heard somebody say something about like they went to like Amsterdam to like a cafe and they're like, oh, well, what do you got? They just open up drawers of just weed. And they're just like, oh, you can choose anything you want. It's priced based on which shelf it's on, you know?
Yeah, I usually go in there and I'm like, give me some indica-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they'll show me something and I'm like, no, you know, leave the cookies out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm cool with cookies. Even I thought that was a sativa, though. I don't know, man. I'm like, I thought I used to be a,
Cookies is indica.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
You mean the Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah. But there's like animal cookies now, platinum cookies, phantom cookies. Yeah, it's just all broke down, and everyone's got their own little
20 names
strains.
for the one that goes from the original.
Right.
It's like 80 names of Kush.
Right. But,
what about the OG Kush?
Yeah, OG Kush, and then there's some UFC fighter, Sugar Shane.
Yeah. No, it's not Sugar Shane, is it?
Yeah, it's Sugar Shane O'Malley.
Yes.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, yeah.
Is it Sean O'Malley? Yeah. So he's got the Sugar Show OG.
Yeah.
And he,
that is
That is great.
Yeah,
Sugar Show
Chris
OG.
is our shark aficionado.
Yes, I am.
Pass on the 60-foot fucking
Bennett's got the
death
best seat.
machine.
Watching TV?
And it's
Yeah.
what'd you do? Oh, I was watching Shark Week.
Yeah, most bands come in here and they think I'm going to ask them about their band and shit. But I'm like, flat or round?
Right.
What do you think? Are you rounder or flatter?
Flatter.
Flat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Flat until you get so high. Then it starts rounding out. I'm a rounder. I'm full we're on a marble.
Try to be a rounder.
Yeah.
Try to be a rounder.
Yeah, I guess Patrick knows some famous flat
I'll
earther.
be getting like the #1 flat earther in here. He lives in Modesto. He's a good friend of mine. I actually booked his old band. His name's Jake Gibson, and I love the guy.
Right. If he's smart at all, I'm fucked.
Oh, he's he's the smartest one that there is.
I don't know shit about anything. I can't prove the world is fucking any shape, dude. You can tell me it's a fucking triangle, and I got no evidence to the contrary.
I heard one theory that it's like a flat, like, if I remember right, it's like a corkscrew.
Oh,
I
heard of
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Our Earth is like a pig dick.
Yeah.
That's weird. I heard, the flat Earth is like kind of concave with the ice wall. You know what I mean? And it's like a huge conspiracy. I don't know why. Like,
so like that's how the water stays in?
I guess, and the people don't fall off the end and shit.
Well, there was one thing where it's like showing like if it was flat, like everything would gravitate towards the middle, no matter what.
Yeah.
You can never really
you
get
have
to the edge. And then if you were getting to the edge, you'd be going up.
But you don't remember that little thing where you had to get the balls on all the holes and you just set it on the table and spin it and they all go out?
Yeah.
So why would we go in?
That's
I have no idea. I wanted to see evidence.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at that. That's a flat map.
That is a flat. But it's got round edges, though.
And also, it's completely inaccurate.
That's a flat. Yeah, see, America is on a flat. We're not on the same planet. They're just superimposing America. They're just trying to make us believe.
It's a cheap trick.
Do we know that that travelers in the 1500s were actually going through a wormhole to get to the Americas?
That's right. Yep. Spaceships. Columbus had a spaceship.
Right.
It's actually a giant whirlpool, and they get sucked in and pop out on the other side.
Right. Who knows?
Well, what isn't Like, 'cause I know that the land masses are way off, like based off of that.
Yeah, because of the way. Yeah.
And like
just-
Europe is, like, I don't know what it is, but Europe is way out of whack with everything else. It's
Right.
much It looks much larger than it actually is. It's actually
and
a really
Africa
tiny
is
landmass.
smaller than it. Africa.
Yeah, and I know that about
huge.
Africa.
Yeah, way smaller than it
Yeah.
actually is on
Yeah.
a map.
And
Yeah.
same with Russia is smaller than that,
Yeah,
and America is not quite that big, I guess.
yeah. I think they accentuate the northern hemisphere, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's like they blame it on the white people.
Yeah.
We're trying to accent certain shit. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's where like there's the idea is that it's not the West, it's the global North.
Oh.
Is that's sort of like the new correct way of referring to it. It's the global North.
They're
rather
all
than
wrong.
The West.
They're all wrong. It's the 1%. They don't want us to find their island. You know what I mean? And so they're just misdirecting us.
So
And
that
they're
we
just
hate each
bringing
other.
up flat Earth just the misinformation. And I think it is more like a corkscrew.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they're at
Just
the peak
levels.
of that corpse.
That's right.
Duck
On
dick.
little island.
hmm
Duck dick.
Yeah. I don't know. They're all just trying to keep us down, man.
It
That's it.
happens. It happens.
I
All the
wanna
time.
know, how long is your hair, Bennett?
9 feet.
That's the burning question. 9
What's
feet?
right now? I seen it dangling below the drum seat, so like I had to ask.
Right? You sure that's his hair?
I'm not,
But,
but it looks cool.
It's an illusion.
Dude, if you probably unwound that stuff, it'd
Real long,
it'd probably be pretty long.
Turn your head that way so we can see the hair.
So the dread, just whip it out. And whip
Just-
it good.
Yeah, do like what is it, Willow?
Watch out, guys.
Willow Smith.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? How long you been growing them fucking bad boys?
All right, here we go. About 10 years.
About 10 years? They're beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Right?
Usually that's what people notice first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, band. Oh, guy with dreads. There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah. Definitely musician. Is that what everyone just accuses you? See your hair and they're like, oh, yeah, you play
or,
something.
pot smoke.
Rastafari.
Crazy hippie.
You must be in a band. You got dreadlocks.
Where's the weed at, man?
I get that everywhere, dude, and I don't even look like a pothead. It's like, well, how do you know, man?
There you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Maybe it's just a
Yeah.
way of carrying yourself.
I guess, man. People, yeah, I don't
don't-
know. I carry myself in a way that people don't want to fight me all the time. Not like they're scared of me. They're just like, there's nothing to prove
Yeah.
there. They're just like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I found them on the online.
That seems pretty.
Oh, yeah, shine down.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's, yeah, you're cooler than shine down, man.
Yeah. We almost opened for Shinedown.
Really?
Almost.
That was
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost?
We were in like a battle of the bands. Were they calling it a battle of the bands?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Battle of the Bands, yeah.
And they had one one audition here in Merced. They had
Right.
one audition in like Clovis. It was mainly it was a Fresno radio station, The Blaze.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And so we got there and well, we didn't make it, but
We made it past Merced.
yeah, we made it past Merced.
We got
but
to the
it was-
finals.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It was
We
it
got
was
to the finals. It was a good
um,
show.
You
There
gotta
was
get up in there, man.
premonition in that.
What?
Premonition? Were they part of that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They played it. They played with us at
Get up in that microphone. Pull it back to you if you got
what,
it.
Star Club. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. They were one of the bands
Yeah.
that played Star Club. They were pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. We're going to have one iteration of them, Dirty Little Secret. They flaked out on us, though, didn't they? Or
No,
am
there was a I don't know.
Scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
They watched the podcast and they went, oh, fuck no. Hey, dude, we're getting better, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
this
You know
is
what I
a
mean?
nice
Oh, yeah.
setup.
Yeah, we tried some new stuff tonight, and
Yeah.
so it looked good.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know, were you guys checking the screen?
Oh, yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
each other?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It looked good. I
It's
was
a little
like,
bit
all
distracting.
right.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, well, and then the delay. It's like, oh, and you want to,
Oh, yeah.
especially
yeah.
if you're hearing the sound, that really screws with you. The
Right.
delay.
Yeah, so it was a little delayed.
Yeah, a little bit,
you
but I
know.
mean, the video doesn't really bother me.
No. Yeah,
It always syncs up eventually.
it should sound much better. Have you guys looked at the last one?
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we watched the video of the music, and then
Right.
we watched the interview. I don't know if we wanted to see ourselves talk that much.
It's I
I don't
like
want to see that.
the old recordings of the bands.
Yeah.
Just I think we're doing better now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got the new interface, some new gear.
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
and it's more of a dynamic visual.
right.
Just,
Yeah.
moving around from camera to camera.
Right, instead of that.
Yeah, instead of that one static
Hey, we gotta
shot.
start from somewhere though.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know, we got.
And
one,
you have room. You know,
Yeah.
right,
like you don't feel like super clenched in.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah, this is a much more open setup.
Yeah.
right.
So that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a metal band in here the other night,
Yeah,
And it
Patrick
was-
was telling us.
right? And it was way crowded in here.
Yeah.
But those
That-
they
whole
still
wall.
found
Drum
room to
kit.
pace back and forth.
That's not bad. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was cool.
Sweet.
Are these?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Candace and the Passengers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd. I think Floyd's missing some chords, man. I don't know how to get a hold of it. Anybody know how to get a hold of Floyd?
Yeah, I could get a hold of Floyd.
We got a shit, and I think we got
Lefty.
Sea Monkey Doo's guitar stand.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to both of them.
Yeah, we got Floyd's chord, and I think his power supply, which he's probably going, shit.
Yeah. Where did I leave it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean-
how much stuff was? Well, when the Partisan was open, had we left at the Partisan?
Oh man, we left a couple rugs.
That rug, yeah.
Yeah.
We left
That's the
a
worst,
couple
dude.
power chords,
Remember when we
some
accidentally
guitar
stole the guitar?
chords. No, that wasn't us.
Yeah.
No, that was not us.
I was trying to be kind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What was the band? The name escapes me right now.
I don't know. I think it's like a rockabilly band.
Yeah, it was a rockabilly band.
At the Partisan?
Yeah.
Larry and his
Gearbox.
flask.
What?
Gearbox.
I don't think so.
No.
Are they local?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about
Was
the
it the
guitar? Who stole the
Nautilus?
guitar?
No. So we were packing up, and then our friend grabbed his guitar to load into our van because it looked kind of like a similar case that we had, and he comes running out like, "No!" It's like, "Oh, sorry, I don't think he liked us after that."
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
we didn't do this.
That's why you got to sticker up your cases, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like, hey, do you need help? You know, and then they think that they're helping, and they just start grabbing random shit. It's like,
Right.
I don't need help. Just
No.
I
let
remember
it
the
go.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Stop.
first show we did at the Virtual with Shane and Dante.
Oh man, that was a long time ago.
I remember because it was like that mad dash to like finish the thing, and there were so many bands. I remember picking up the head of the amp because I never played with the head. I always played with a combo, not realizing that there's a cord attached. And the guy was like, "Whoa, whoa!" And it's like, "Oh, sorry, man. I was just trying to help you out the door so we can set up."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I would just stand there going, hey, you need to get your shit off stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hey, dude, you need to get your shit off stage.
yeah.
I'm fucking waiting for you, dude.
pretty much. Yeah, and I think we do pretty good as our own damn
Just
roadies.
pull out like a stopwatch.
Yeah, you should. I mean, everyone, like, yeah, you wrap up your shit, get it
Yeah.
off stage.
Yep.
You wrap up your shit, get it off stage.
Yep.
You start breaking down your drum set, waiting for these guys to come back and help you start
It's
taking
just
it off.
etiquette, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just the way. That's
We-
the
And
And some
process.
people don't even do that. They just
Yeah.
like leave their shit there
And start
where it's
rolling up
kinda
every
like-
little chord.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you can roll up chords fast,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yep.
mean?
Dude, when I see a drummer do a changeover and start taking the cymbals off, that pisses me off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. yeah. Just
On
get
stage.
your
No,
shit off
yeah,
stage.
you
Yeah.
move it off the stage
Yeah.
and then undo it.
Right.
Yeah, do it by the car, the van, or wherever you're packing
remember
it
Same
in.
with the pedals.
Yeah.
You know, you wrap it up to where it's not going to fuck anything up, but you just carry it off the stage and
Yeah.
set it down,
Yeah.
and then you
Then it's like a 4-piece, 5-piece thing. And
We
yeah.
we
Right.
typically set up like if it's a live show. This we took our time because it was just us. But if it's a live show, we typically tear down and set up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And there's one time, and they must deal with guys going slow all the time because there's one time where the guy was like, "Okay, make sure everything is set up before you go on stage with the drums and do it." It's like, yeah, we know.
right.
Yeah.
We go quick.
But that's good of him
Yeah.
to say something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if he says something to you, he said it's something to everyone else.
Yeah.
Then you can stand there on stage going, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fuck out of my way.
Yeah. He already told you
Yeah,
once.
he already told
Yeah.
you.
You should be on top of it.
Yeah, we
Right.
played the Mamas, right?
Yeah.
With the echoing. I played bass, right? So I walk on stage, and I'm like, what do I plug into? And everyone goes, I don't know.
Oh man.
And I'm like, dude, I was told that like I'm standing there going, well, fucking plug me into something, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is an award show. Like, I wasn't supposed to bring all my gear. You said that you would, you know.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
you said
When
you
was
would
that? 'Cause
provide.
the last when we went there, they seemed like they were on.
it's probably like
on
2
the
years
ball.
ago.
Huh.
That was the time you went. You went.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
went
I
with
alone.
Aaron, I think.
I remember there's a drunk guy in back, yelling, like telling everybody to get off the stage, hurry up, get off the stage from the back of the whole theater.
Wow.
Wasn't
And
that the
that was
guys
the band that won?
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just like, and as soon as they
Wow.
won, because I was there just to, you know,
Right.
just in the case we happened to win, because I didn't think we were, but I was there watching, and they're the ones that won. I'm like, fuck this. And I just
Yeah, right.
I'm
It's
not
always
even gonna
weird.
listen to what you have to say because you're a dick.
Yeah.
Right.
And if the rest of your band is cool, they have to deal with the fact that you're a dick.
Yeah, that's, you know, there's so many people that can sing well,
Yeah.
play drums, play guitar, play bass.
Well, yeah.
Like, you're not special because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I'm not, dude. I learned how to play guitar because I didn't really have any friends in high school. I broke
Yeah.
my wrist, and my parents wouldn't let me skate no more.
Yeah.
And it was boring just to go hang out and watch my other friends skate.
Well, have you ever heard of Devin Townsend? He was in Patrick, have you heard of him?
Yeah.
He was in Strapping Young Lad. That was his first band, and then now he plays with the Devin Townsend Project. He's a phenomenal guitarist. Has an insane voice.
He's local around here?
No,
Oh.
he's Canadian actually.
Oh, okay.
But he's just got an amazing voice, and he is like he gets on stage, and you can tell he just loves it. You know what I mean?
Right.
As talented as he is, he's still a humble musician.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
he's recorded with Steve Vai and
That's
like
awesome.
insane names, but he's
Yeah.
just really talented, humble guy.
You
So-
got a humble guy coming from a guy that's not humble. Steve
Right.
Vai. Steve Vai. I feel like Steve Vai, great guitarist. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
lie. You can't take away the guy's talent.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think his head is so high up there, and
Really?
it has to be
Yeah.
because he's
Well,
that
that's like-
good.
That's like
have you
Mike
heard
it has
stories
to be.
about that, or have you met him, or what?
No, I've heard stories where it's just like
And it's like Mike
it's
Patton,
kind of
too.
like I
It's
can
Mike,
do that.
Mike Patton from
Faith No More.
yeah, Faith No More,
Yeah.
and Mr. Bungle. He's he's supposedly just a complete jerk.
But I mean,
But
in
he's
what
so
context,
talented.
though? You know what I mean? Like, to his people, to people running up to him. And,
I-
like, I've heard a story about Flea,
Mm-hmm.
you know, fucking
Yeah, okay.
freaking out on someone and he was just like, fuck, let me finish my fucking beans and rice.
Okay,
You know what I mean? And so it's like, in what context is
Well,
he
I
a
know
dick?
that
You know,
he's
'cause I've
kind of
heard-
like a cheeky dick to the musicians he plays with. Like there's one story where Axl always had Axl Rose always had some like
He
what was it, a
deserves it.
Gatorade, and he
Yeah.
drank half of the Gatorade and then took a shit.
It was
in the
orange
Gatorade.
juice. He took a
Orange
shit
juice,
in Axl Rose's
And
orange
he
juice
took a
was
shit
the
in Axl
story.
Rose's orange juice and put it back in the refrigerator.
And Mike Patton said, "But that was fucking rock and roll, man."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "You and I have a totally different version of what rock and roll is."
When
Bro,
that-
how do you aim like that?
yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a pretty wide mouth, but still, I don't
There
think...
was some touching going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he definitely had some fucking bottle
Yeah.
mast up.
Yeah, he
his-
had
I
he had a
just hope there was
corkscrew
some
in it.
latex
Yeah.
gloves going around. You know.
Yeah,
Unless he
but-
was sick the night before.
I think he's mostly a dick because
Pink eye
he's
for a
just
year.
bizarre. Like I
Yeah.
think he's one of those people that's just sort of socially inept and a really talented person. So it's not like I don't know. Like I don't know the guy obviously, but it's
Yeah, I
more
mean,
of a just a social ineptness than it
You
is.
drank half my
dickery.
Gatorade and then shit in it? Like, bro, I don't even know. I don't even have a name for that. You know, that's beyond douchery.
Even
well, he said it was rock and roll, so I was like,
that's
wow,
not
that-
rock and roll, bro.
I think he's alienated himself from a lot of people. Like
shitting on some fucking fake tits. That's rock and roll. You know what I mean?
Because he had a big Faith No More had a big rivalry with and I don't even think it can be considered a rivalry with Red Hot Chili Peppers because they said that the Chili Peppers said that Faith No More ripped off their sound, and so they got into it. And then there's one thing where they played live Mr. Bungle and all the members of the band dressed as members of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, nice.
And Mike Patton's up there with a belt around his arm, slapping his vein, like making fun of how Anthony Kiedis had a heroin addiction. It's like,
Bang the owl.
And
Whatever,
now you
man.
wonder why people.
You're a
alienate
dick in
you.
rock and roll. It's gonna
Well-
come back to you.
We just had Stig Murder on,
Okay, yeah.
and
I loved it.
right, they were pretty good, dude. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So they play a set, same fucking situation as you guys. We had to start it up a couple times,
Yeah.
you know. And hey, you know, well, hold on, you know. And then we do the set, get that up, set up, get him at the table. Probably like a half hour into the table. Yeah, someone goes, "Oh, you guys are brothers, right?" And then it just clicked. And I was like, "You guys are brothers?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're like, I'm like, "Where are you from?" Livingston. It was just like, dude, I was in Fubar with you guys. Like, I was in a band with two of these guys. I didn't even fucking realize it. You know what I mean? That was crazy. I forgot my point, but
Definitely a small place. This area.
Yeah, this area.
We've had a
Super
lot of
small.
connections with the different bands in this.
yeah, we've had some really good ones, dude.
Yeah.
This is 34. So
Oh,
we're-
number 34.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 years, number 34.
Shit.
Yeah, we're doing a shitload this summer before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think we're going to do a fundraiser pretty
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
We
Oh,
need
yeah,
all
like,
the bands. Valley
like
Under?
a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or just
No,
a.
we're going to throw a show
Nice.
like a fucking
Like the old
fundraiser should be.
days.
Like,
There you
like
go.
as many of the bands like that we've booked. Like,
Yeah.
we want to try to bring them as many together.
Not all of them.
Well, yeah,
Well,
not
I-
all of them, but
yeah,
you know, like a
maybe like
good
5 or 6.
selection,
That'd be like a
a
few
good
days worth.
selection,
Yeah,
and do a show.
right.
Where would you do that?
Here,
Okay.
Right here?
in the parking lot.
Oh.
No, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, we own this shit.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got that parking lot, and then, yeah, we could do some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Besides
that'd be
just
fun.
the bands, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Probably give
basically
this town something to do.
Yeah.
that too.
You know what I mean?
Well, and that's like
Pull
part of the
people out.
idea of this is, you know, a lot of people don't want to go to shows anymore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so we're trying to give them a reason to go to a show. That's why we don't like bands to do full sets.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Leave a little
Yeah.
for the show,
Give a little bit of a taste. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we could talk about what this town needs besides venues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the six bands per show, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That needs to stop. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut it down.
4 is a good, you know,
Yeah.
if you must be that excessive. 3, I think, is perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
These
You know.
guys
Yeah.
played a show of mine that I had 10 bands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that
The
That's some
dance
bullshit.
Sophie's
studio.
place? Oh, okay. Yeah.
The dance studio.
Yeah. The
Right.
dance studio. I remember that.
Yeah, the only, like, for the fundraiser, if we did a bunch of bands, it's just so we can kind of go on for, you know, and that gives people the ability to come and go.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it, like, oh, I can't make it at 2. Well, it's good because we're going till fucking 10.
Right.
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Whole day thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? At the end of the summer when it's not so hot,
Yep.
maybe do a
Right before it gets into
Halloween-
that rain season.
Halloween type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Just cut on that scene right
Right. Chris just picks random shit.
To try and
Just
throw
So I'm
helps
gonna
look
something.
pause
at
it
it,
on this
talk about
fucking
it.
Mexican's girl.
He's checking your reaction.
No, that was on the BBC. Oh, this is like
Crack
news fails.
kills.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
news fails.
With her purse on the deal.
Dude, I go down these
Yeah.
rabbit hole. Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
She's
this
like,
is
boom,
funny.
boom, boom.
This is funny.
Oh,
I like how
She's
where
so
you paused
surprised.
it. It was
like
right.
she knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Where you paused it. It was right before she
dude, she was
realized.
packing the.
Yeah.
She was packing. That was like 2 bulldogs fucking stuffed into a fucking paper bag. Dude.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This is what happens when you like wear something that's basically painted on.
Oh look! Oh, hey, slow motion. Boom.
Oh, did she lift up her dress
Yeah,
with her
totally.
hand?
Yeah.
She like texts her boyfriend
That
after
would
I
have been
told
better
you
if she
I'd
wasn't
do
wearing
it.
any underwear.
Yeah.
Told you I'd be famous. Boom.
It's like that one guy with the. What was it where they made it into a song where he's like, and then I hit him with the hammer or something. I can't
Oh,
yeah.
this
Smash!
Yeah,
Smash! Smash! Yeah, Kai.
Yeah.
Kai the Traveler, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Didn't he
No.
eventually get arrested for
He,
something else?
Yeah, he fucking killed somebody else
Yeah.
too. But some just put in KAI.
Okay, yeah. Smash.
Kai The hitchhiker. There you go. Boom. There you go.
Where was this?
No, the top one. This was in Fresno or some shit.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was kind of local.
Give us some volume on this. He just fucking killed some guy with a hat.
Yeah, dude. He
And
chopped him
they're
up.
interviewing him. Like, he just left Yosemite, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, did mushrooms for like 3 weeks.
I think he wanted, like, just enjoyed being on camera, and that was...
No, I think he's just telling a
That-
story,
Yeah,
dude.
he was just
Wow.
telling the story, I think. Yeah.
Bro, if this is a character, if you could just, like, I'm going to kill some motherfucker.
Well-
Oh, here's a camera. I get to fucking be my character.
Right.
Well, not so much
Dude,
the
that would be
character, but
brilliant.
it's like just like ooh, attention. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I have a podcast.
well,
You know what I mean? Like,
musicians,
yeah. Like, to say that I don't like attention would be a fucking lie.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Well, I
oh,
mean-
yeah, I like attention.
we're musicians for that purpose.
Right. Well, yeah. I guess I'm still playing bass here and there. Got a reggae band I'm jamming with.
Oh, nice.
We,
what was the one that,
That
we were
dude
working
was
on with
insane.
right?
Smash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was that
He
him?
plays guitar and shit. Smash, smash, smash. Oh, fuck.
And this was even just
I never saw the car, dude. Look at that. It's brutal. That's pretty good, dude. Charlie Bit Me, though. That's the best fucking auto tune.
Now have you seen the adult version
Of what?
of Charlie Bit Me? I don't think you can find it on YouTube because the parents sued.
Oh.
It's pretty bad.
Nah, just the original Charlie Bit Me.
Yeah.
That's the best one ever. But I don't know. Bed Intruder is pretty good.
What's that one?
Bed Intruder? Fucking. I can't remember the line, but that's a pretty good one.
I mean, that was even an insane deal where the guy just like lost his nut and it, like drove into that person.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause, I mean, hey,
Did you see
he's
the one?
apparently crazy.
I think
Yeah.
the other was that. Where that car was ramming that other car, and then he got out and jumping on the roof and shit. I think that was in Fresno or some shit.
Could
Fresno's
be.
got a lot of weird.
Fresno
shit.
has some weird shit happening,
but
man.
the guy was just like, boom.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Well, and the best part too is like,
We gonna find you.
See, this is when we were teaching people how to use the internet right here, dude. You know what I mean?
because I don't think with autotune you can. Well, maybe you can, but but if it's just direct autotune, it doesn't change the pitch. It just sort of, or it doesn't change the overall pitch. It just corrects it to a specific pitch. So he kind of speaks musically, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, because Katie Couric always had really good auto-tune the news because she has kind of a musical voice.
Oh, yeah, dude. You
So
can't
he's like,
just
this is a
auto-tune.
yeah.
Unless you were Kanye.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, dude.
Or T-Pain, auto-tune.
I
But have you
know,
heard
Kanye's-
T-Pain without his
Yeah,
auto-tune, though?
T-Pain
It's
can actually
amazing.
sing,
It's really
though.
good.
Yeah.
I
He
think
could actually
Kanye's
do it.
new song is better because, like, someone was like, oh,
I haven't
yeah,
heard any of his new
Kanye,
stuff.
and I was like, oh, that was Kanye? Well, I guess that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
like, and I haven't heard his new album, so I don't know. But I began to believe that Kanye was tone deaf. Because
Oh,
like there's like even the way he raps, it's like just a little off key. Like you have Tupac, who is like it's a musical style. It is
Right.
like his
Yeah,
cadence
he's more
is
hip-hop
musical.
rap instead
Where
of the,
like Kanye's is and there's some other names I can't remember, but Kanye's is more of like just a flat tone that's just a little off.
You find Kanye's new song?
I heard his album went like all the songs went up there. They're on the top 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, then
probably
you have
get
like
flagged for
Power,
listening to
which
it.
he's auto-tuned in Power, and that sounds great.
Yeah, just put in Kanye West.
But in some of them where he's not auto-tuned, it just
Fucking
sounds
Trump
slightly
supporter.
off.
The
That
last
is the
thing that
weirdest
comes up
revelation.
Is one of his songs.
Very cool, Kanye.
Charlemagne,
The top news that comes up is a picture with
I know,
him
look.
fucking Trump.
Tame Impala. Kanye
That is
West
the weirdest
as a
thing that I've seen,
What
that
the
Kanye
fuck?
West is a Trump
Let's
supporter.
watch that. That's not anything to do with actually Kanye West.
You'd almost think
Kanye
that-
West as a Tame Impala song. Wow. That's a trip. Nice. Yeah, people have really taken that falsetto and like made it a thing now.
Yeah.
See that random hawk?
That right? I like that third eye.
I'm very like megalomaniac.
I remember.
I remember
At
that
least
you
there's
ain't
some-
got the answers. He was talking to what's his name, the guy from 106 in Park, the long dreads. I never remember what his name is, but he was like angry at him. You ain't got the answers, man. I think his name is like Sway, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so angry.
I'd be
Kanye
blown
West is
away
just
if he actually
loose
does see
cannon.
sounds.
Well, I've been tripping on these DMT experiences, you know? Not like it's super intriguing to me because like they say it's like the only time a human produces it is at birth and at death. And so some people theorize that it's the gateway.
Oh,
That's-
to like the afterlife
Just
or
to
whatever.
the
is
other
beyond.
something.
whatever. And so like if you watch people having DMT experiences, they all talk about like talking to aliens or talking to entities and geometric shapes or mechanical shapes, and like it's a lot of similar experiences. And who we were watching, was it Sam Harris?
Oh yeah, I like Sam Harris.
Is it Sam Harris?
He interviewed
Or
somebody.
is it Graham Hancock that was talking about the DMT shit? I don't know. I go down these so many fucking.
I know recently
trips.
Sam Harris interviewed a journalist who was writing about LSD and DMT and all those psychedelics. And then for his book, he took all those psychedelics, not at once, but and he wrote about his experiences because supposedly the FDA is looking at it as a potential cure for antidepressant or for depression, supposedly for obsessive compulsive disorder.
DMT?
Not DMT, but LSD, but maybe even DMT. It's supposed to sort of shatter your own narrative that's causing these problems. So to break the cycle, essentially.
Yeah, that's kind of what like. Have you heard of Paul Stamets?
No.
He's like big on the mushrooms and stuff.
Okay.
And he's like taking small amounts of certain kinds of mushrooms.
Like microdosing?
Yeah, microdosing with, some psychedelics, and then there's other mushrooms that have these neurological benefits that aren't psychedelic, and you could still, and it like they're doing research with football players and concussions.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's actually like helping them
heal?
regenerate.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's a good Joe Rogan podcast with Paul Stamets, and they talk about it. And we're essentially evolved fungus. That's what we are.
Huh.
Right? That's a trip to think about it like that. But we're connected to that.
I saw something. It may have been on Joe Rogan, where they talk about the halos and like
What?
I'm just looking at that sticker back there. Fragile. Everything's
Everything.
connected.
where they talk about the halos in like Eastern Orthodox like Christianity and the imagery in their artwork where they have the circle around their head and there's lines coming off like the rays of the sun, but someone theorized that it wasn't supposed to be the sun; it was supposed to be mushrooms.
Wow.
And that's like there's phallic imagery in Hinduism, and the suggestion is that that's not phallic imagery; that's mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember where I saw that, but
Yeah, and then have you heard of the stoned ape theory?
I have, but I can't
Yeah,
remember
it's
what
basically
it is.
they were eating mushrooms and shit, and that was part of the reason why they started kind of fucking with everything. You know, 'cause
Oh, like they learned like
that
to
was
use
part
tools
of
and stuff?
what helped us to evolve into this
Oh, okay.
consciousness.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Is those sort of experiences,
Huh.
you know, that's set you back. And
Wow.
yeah, it is, you know, yeah, if you believe in a creator and he's doing all this weird shit,
Yeah.
you know.
I totally
Put
got
mushrooms.
that image of Dude, Where's My Car? Where
Right.
Sean William Scott's just looking at the TV and you see monkeys use tools and he's just like,
No, and then.
no, and then.
That's the only thing I ever remember from that fucking movie.
Oh,
and
I love
then.
no, and then.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, but that's the only part I remember.
Yeah,
is
I
that
had
fucking-
that. I have that idea in my head every time I go to a drive-through, and it's like, and what else? That's it. But they never do. And then,
Right.
and I always half expect it.
Yeah. Well,
It'd be fun if somebody would just
Well,
decide
yeah,
to like
stop
fuck
fucking-
with me and was like, and then
I've always
love it.
wanted
I
to
get
do
it. I
would
get it.
love it.
Yeah.
I would love it.
I wanted to
Good
do
on
it
you.
while
You're
I was
getting a
working
tip.
at a drive-through at Starbucks, man. And then,
Oh, you used to do that?
Yeah, I wanted to so badly, and I was just like, somebody's gonna catch me doing
Dude,
this,
where's
and they're gonna
Starbucks?
be like, yeah, you're gonna be
Did
like,
you,
I totally
yeah,
would've
because
done
you every once in a while you'd work at like Livingston, huh?
I would work at Atwater.
Five Corners, yeah.
There was a couple times where
I was
worked
thinking,
there.
where's
They're
the
like,
drive-thru?
you can go and take orders, and I'm like, oh, you don't want me on the order thing.
And then I would just do that every time.
Oh yeah,
Until they told me not to.
yeah. And
I
then
was
But
like,
think
you haven't
about
seen
it.
Dude, Where's My Car?
yeah,
It would
right?
get boring for you before it ever got boring for the people
Oh, yeah.
Outside,
having it
yeah.
happen. They'd think it was great.
Yeah. Can you do that thing?
Yeah.
And then?
Oh God, go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up, get up.
It's dead to me.
$7.95 is your order.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why they send them girls out there in the drive-through line so they don't have to deal with people's shit.
That In-N-Out shit, huh? That's
Now. Oh,
weird.
God, in and out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
dude,
their
you-
expediting thing is perfect. It's like, I don't understand. These guys got it down. And that they still have lines. But
Dude,
they
it's-
have their food out. It's good.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Every time, like, it's not around the corner,
Mm-hmm.
like, I just drove by the other day. My fucking fan belt broke right as I was coming out the driveway.
Oh.
Drive-through, too. And I was like,
Damn.
fuck!
At least
I had
got
my
some
distributor
In-N-Out.
go out in the drive-through at Taco Bell one time, and I just like pulled in and then poof. Shit! And then I had to push my car out of the drive-through and
It's a
then
stick
park
shift?
it. No,
Oh.
no, it's an automatic.
Yeah, see, I got a stick shift, right?
Yeah,
So I can just put it in gear and then just use the starter to move it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Hey,
one of
man.
our trucks, the clutch went out.
What the fuck?
What's this?
He just ordered an ice cream and smashed it in his face?
Yeah.
But did you see it, though? It looked like some, like, goo, cottage cheese-esque. Like,
Oh, that
you
ain't
know,
even
It
fucking-
didn't even look
dude,
like ice cream. It
it's
was
not
gross.
real. It's-
Shit was disgusting.
It's
Have
like
you-
milky air.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to a drive-through and just ordered a soda? They wigs them out. Like a soda? Yeah, I just want a soda.
Look at this guy's just like, what? This guy, dude.
He just keeps going to the same
That's like
McDonald's.
totally
and doing it?
somebody I know. Right? I fucking know probably like,
Same McDonald's.
Third time.
wow.
Does he just
This
keep
guy's
going
going
around?
people can't see what's on this, but this guy's going through the McDonald's drive-thru and ordering ice cream and then smashing it into his face like a mentally disabled person. But I don't even think a mentally disabled person would do that. That's more like something a retard would do.
We could drive up there and order.
Yeah, can we now use the word retard because they've called it intellectually disabled?
It's like, dude,
This guy just saw him again. He's like, oh man.
it's like retard. You do not call a mentally handicapped person a retard, right? But when your friend does something stupid, he's a retard.
Well, that's what I mean. Can we use it in that context?
I think it's privately
Acceptable.
but I just used it in public, right in front of everyone. I'm gonna get hate.
We're gonna
mail
have
now.
to. Yeah, we're gonna have to shame you.
Yeah.
I would believe I would
I
get
need
hate
to-
mail
I
if
need
I ever got mail at all. So no,
He's like, well, they can't find me anyways.
no.
I imagine 20 years in the future, they're gonna start using the derogatory ids.
It's
Because I mean, retard used to be the correct terminology, and idiot was
Retard.
Idiot was the slang.
Right.
Idiot was originally the correct terminology, and then they started using idiot for everybody, and then I think it's idiot.
Right.
And then they started using retard, and then now retard is problematic. and so
Yeah,
now
I mean,
it's
really,
intellectually
you should
disabled.
only use it in private with your friends when they do something stupid. You shouldn't be like out in public fucking calling people
somebody?
retards. Yeah. But the N-word, you should always say the N-word, and you should never say it in private or ever. Don't even think it in your brain.
Say the N-word.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just say motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, I don't need to
Locked
get all
into
racist
using
and
a
shit.
certain
Yeah, I'm
word,
just like, hey, motherfucker.
Whole vocabulary.
And I don't call people bitch
Yeah.
because you get stabbed in prison for that shit. So I just don't want to get in that habit just in
Okay.
case.
Just in case you
You know
want
what
to
I mean?
prison.
I'll just call people motherfucker or dude.
Dude
Yeah,
works.
I call my grandma dude.
She could have prevented this by just giving him this $1.07. Like, why would you sit there and argue? Just like give him the money and let him go.
Oh yeah, you're watching that still? We were
Like,
talking about retards.
Yeah, do you ever watch
I
Shameless?
love that.
Do you ever watch the show Shameless?
Yes.
One of the best, my favorite things
love
when
the
they
no
go to
hard
the
E on it.
the Down syndrome support group, and like one of the guys, he decides that we're gonna reclaim. He says that we're gonna reclaim the word retard, and so they all start chanting "utard, metard." Wait. Yeah, utard, metard, retard nation, and like it's a whole room full of kids with Down syndrome shouting "utard, metard, retard nation."
Wow, dude.
Oh, man.
Wow.
This was like back in probably like 2010.
Yeah.
So it was before everybody started getting
So bad.
Right.
getting in on it, but
Yeah, and like if my gay friend is doing something like gay
yeah,
and not like stupid or silly, like actually like
flamboyant.
yeah, that's like something a gay dude would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, dude, that's gay as shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Well,
but I wouldn't say it unless I thought like he'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't call him a fag. I don't really call people fags too much.
Well, not that that word even has sort of a local usage. Like certain areas use that word just the way.
Oh,
we
when
say
I was
fuck.
a kid,
Yeah.
we were a bunch of skaters, and it was just like,
Yeah.
That was a big thing when
But it
with
did-
skaters.
yeah.
See, I don't remember it ever being that
That
big
dude's a fuck.
in like
Yeah.
our vocabulary. And I never was a skater, so I don't really know about that.
But it had nothing to do with homosexuals.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and
It was just your
'cause-
friends being stupid.
Because Louis C.K. has a bit about the word fag, and
Right.
he said I don't mean it as a gay person, I just mean it as somebody who's being an idiot.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so like to him in his world, it was always just you're an idiot.
That's not.
Yeah, because some other people call gay people fags.
Yeah.
I can't call my friends fags.
Well, and then it also depends on just the company you keep. If they're
Right.
if they're fine with it, who gives a
It
shit?
might happen.
Yeah.
It might happen. I don't know. It hasn't happened in a long
I've never-
time.
I've
because
never-
I have gay friends, and
Yeah.
I again, just like I don't say bitch because
Yeah.
I'm afraid I get stabbed. I don't say fag.
Like
because I don't want to offend anybody.
All the friends that I have that are gay, or they're more like sort of like casual friendships. You go out to the bar and you see them and you have a good time.
Right.
It's not like, hey, want to come over and hang out?
Well, I just cuddle with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
But so I never got
How does
close
it make
enough to
me
ask
gay
them
if he's
how they
sucking
feel
my
about that
dick?
stuff.
I've heard that so many times where
I know,
it's
right?
like, I put it in them.
Right.
They're the ones taking it.
That
so
is
therefore
a
they
real
are.
belief.
Yeah.
There's some people that really believe that that's
I know a couple
not
people.
gay.
I'm not
It's just-
gay.
I was just getting off.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the gay one. Right, I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.
He sucked my dick.
Oh man,
Right.
I remember that. That was bad. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.
Right.
What's this?
What?
Dude, I was living in
Online thing.
Santa Cruz with my the guitarist in my band.
Yeah.
We were just trying to change locations, so we fucking packed up all of my shit in my van and drove to Santa Cruz. We're like,
Yeah.
all right, we live in Santa Cruz now. Fucking all homeless and shit. But I ran into some girls from Merced, right?
Okay.
And so we went over there, and I just assumed that they knew that we were in a band and we were close
Yeah.
and we were really good friends, right? And so, yeah, I was just like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, Dana. And they just took it literal.
Mm.
You know, and this was like after a couple days I had been staying with them, and I was sleeping in this other girl's bed. I wasn't messing around with her or
Yeah.
anything. She was just like, yeah, you can sleep in here. So my boyfriend's sleeping out in the van while I'm sleeping with this chick. You know what I mean? I was like, you guys never thought to question me about that? You know? But, you know,
I'm
I
just a
told
really
him,
shitty
yeah, no, it
boyfriend.
came out. I was like, no, I'm not gay, dude. It's just like he's in my band. It's just
Yeah.
the thing we, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just to demoralize him. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
he's my
we do that with Aaron
subordinate. You know?
sometimes. We know what makes him uncomfortable.
What?
Pretend to be gay
Oh,
with you.
doesn't bother me. It does not bother me.
Yeah, when some guy fondles your shit.
You get
You're
like,
like,
dude, come on,
Dude.
man. Keep your hands to yourself. It's happened before.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
happened where I went to one of the bars.
I can imagine Angel.
Right. Well, I made some
Things
comment.
get
Nah.
very sort of sexual with Angel.
Yeah.
I only had it happen one time,
Yeah.
and I just said something about weed, and this guy was like, "Oh, you want to go smoke a joint?" And I was like, "Sure." So we went out and smoked a joint, and he was like, "Hey, let me suck your dick." I was like, "What?" I was like,
That's an option?
and he's like, "Oh, come on!" I was like, "You're trying to talk me into it?" Like, dude,
I've only ever been.
we're in a dirty ass bathroom. I don't even think I'd let a hot chick suck my dick. Maybe I would.
Got to think about it a little bit.
I was like, well, no.
I've
No.
only ever had like gay guys either like hit on me in like a respectful way or like a friend that's being playful. Never like that.
Yeah, that
Never
was
like
pretty- yeah.
we're gonna have sex now.
Like,
No.
no, dude, you're all
No.
hairy and shit. Fucking no, dude.
I'm pretty
No.
sure I was at a bar locally. I can't remember. It was a heavy night. But I was ordering a drink, and the dude, I could totally tell the dude went like that a little bit. I'm like, dude, no, don't do it.
No.
Just don't. I'm gonna be cordial the first time. You do
Right.
it again, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna cause a scene.
Right.
You know, just don't invade my space
Yeah.
like that. Ask. You know, just be like, yo, man, and you know, you swinging that way? No.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a Me Too movement days, dude. You know, don't sexually harass me.
No.
I guess there has been.
Don't Harvey Weinstein me.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking Kevin Spacey. I guess there has been a situation where it was about homosexuality.
Right.
I think that's the only one I can think of, though.
But part of that whole Hollywood scene, and I mean not to, yeah, I don't know. You got to be careful with that.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
mean, part of it is they're trying to up their career, the women
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they don't report it because it's like this whole like thing that
Well, no-
Hollywood was doing.
I remember when it was about Harvey Weinstein. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck got called out. Ben Affleck has things where he actually did stuff, but Matt Damon was called out for not saying anything.
Right.
And you think about it, it's like you wouldn't know who Matt Damon is if he had said anything. There's people that did say things, and that's why you don't know their name. So it's sort of this weird double-edged thing that everybody's mad at him, but it's like
I
you know,
don't
I
know,
guess
yeah,
it's
who's
sort of
hitting it?
shitty,
Is
but
it-
he would not have gotten anywhere had he kept his mouth shut. I mean,
Right.
Quentin Tarantino's on that list too.
Right.
And Quentin Tarantino even said, you know, I'd heard about some of the stuff. I just, you know, I kind of stayed away from it, didn't want to verify it. You know what I mean?
It's terrible, dude. It's
Yeah.
a terrible culture of
well, and
fucking
Harvey
abuse and shit. You know?
Harvey Weinstein's like a crazy dick, from what I've
But
heard,
yeah, but that
obviously,
whole
with Me Too.
scene was accepting of that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it
until-
allowed people like him to get powerful, and then so powerful that they couldn't be touched.
But I mean, there's probably fucking 10 million fucking porn movies that chicks had made promises. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just shoot this movie.
Well, what is
know?
it, the backroom casting couch? That whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a ton. There's like a bunch of porn stars in Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
It's
Probably
like
4 or 5.
like main actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Or, wow.
Good ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
like some.
Oh, hell yeah, I
top
looked them all
ones,
up.
Some top ones.
Wow.
Yeah. Game of Thrones porn stars.
I've never
And
actually
then like
watched Game of
Sasha Grey
Thrones.
as a legitimate
Yeah, Sasha
career
Grey.
now.
She's like the
Really?
number one.
Christy
Yeah.
Mack can probably make some money without having to do anything like that.
Yeah. I think Hollywood's a touchy
Fuck,
subject
Christy
to get
Mack's
on.
hot, though.
Just because
Hit
it's
me
like you
up.
never know.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood's, they get too touchy. It's too touchy of a subject for them. It's like,
Well, I'm glad that they're, you know,
speak up. Cool.
yeah, I'm
You
glad
know,
that
get
they've
it.
spoken up now
Yeah.
and that you
Yeah.
can start. I mean, hopefully that means you can make a career in Hollywood on your talent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
instead of
acting talent.
your acting talent.
Yeah, your
yeah.
acting talent. Yeah.
There's
Six,
talent
that
six
we all
porn
get to
stars.
see.
There-
See, the
there's
other
a
one
couple.
was 5.
I think
Guess
there's
that
a couple
sounds pretty
situations where I was like, "You're going off of that information."
Yeah.
Really?
I don't
Seen
think
her?
that's.
Well, isn't
Yeah.
she a prostitute in the?
Yeah,
Show,
that's
too.
See, I've only read the books, so.
Peter Dinklage. What's his character again?
Oh,
Tyrion?
Tyrion, yeah.
Tyrion. That's his.
Oh, that's like his prostitute lady.
But I mean, that's
That was not who I imagined.
The Dinglebot.
Fleshlight. Samantha Bentley. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they're all beautiful.
Have you ever seen the like the photo montage of porn stars without their makeup?
No.
Like and it's only a few, but a photographer and a makeup artist. It was like a makeup artist for porn. She would take pictures before she put the makeup on, and then she'd take pictures as she was putting on the makeup on. I think it was a woman, and it's like a bizarre transformation. It's like a totally different person.
Makeup does wondrous things,
Yeah.
right?
Makeup is insane.
Well, I mean, there's so many different kinds of porn. I mean, you can get fucking crackhead porn and shit now. You know, Brazilian
What is it?
fart
Rule
fetish or-
34?
What?
They're one of the rules that if you can think it up, it exists.
Right.
And if it doesn't
Probably.
exist, it will.
Right. Oh yeah, right. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't need like hardcore porn. I just need vagina. You know,
Yeah.
boobies, little ass. But
Let's just not load
Yeah.
up any videos
See,
from
look
like
what the makeup
Pornhub.
does to this person.
Oh, is that
Right.
okay? Yeah.
and so if you're gonna make a porno with her, you'd be like, yeah, put some makeup on that shit.
It like some of them you can see like her it makes sense.
But I'd hit that anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like she's all right.
Right there.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she got beat up for.
It's almost like the makeup.
Now
Like-
there,
Right.
there's a difference.
Wow, dude, angles, man, angles.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be careful on those.
Well, and like the
Jennifer
contour makeup
Lopez
too.
and Jennifer Lopez.
I
style.
can't
makes
do
their
the internet
face look
dating
totally
sites.
different.
See, she's all right.
Yeah, dude. I did that.
Like some of them almost look better
Yeah.
without it. like
She looks
like she
good.
looks
I'm so
human,
glad
and
that
then
Chris
now
has
she
a
looks
mic.
like a Barbie doll.
She looks all right too.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, that's a totally different person. I feel like that's two different people. I know it's not, but
Yeah.
I feel that's two different people.
Yeah. Well, at any rate,
Oh,
He said, "Ew."
she just looks high.
Yeah, she looks
She
kind
looks
of
like she wants to catch you outside.
like-
What?
She might be high.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
I think this is the only time I've ever
pretty
looked at
revealing, though.
Cosmopolitan.
we're looking at, before and after pictures of girls with makeup. See how much they lie to us? Right? And they get all mad. We're like, oh, it's not really your job.
Michael says that makeup should be illegal.
Makeup should be illegal? Steroids should be illegal,
Please
too.
no.
Oh, they are.
Is that like the performance enhancing
you know
version
what?
for porn?
I'm like kind of with you.
Does wonders.
Yeah, so she looks good. Except for that upside down cross tattooed on her chest.
Yeah. Upside down cross. Okay, man.
Wow, she looks totally different.
Yeah, that contouring and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's
That's
like
bizarre.
That's what happens when you even out the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Right. I just don't like the smell of makeup.
Yeah.
That
You know
that
what I
one's
mean?
a lie. She's got makeup in both pictures.
Yeah, she looks good. Either way, she looks all right too.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not a totally different transformation.
Yeah,
Actually, neither is that one.
Yeah, that one's just like
Neither
woke
is
up,
that one.
woke up tall.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that
Yeah,
one's.
see, those,
but some of them are just straight deceiving, dude.
yeah.
Like that's well, it's
mean,
more
that's
the
just
hair
like-
that
look,
changes
hair's
that.
doing that, yeah.
The hair makes
fresh
you
out of the
think.
shower, and
Yeah.
then let me put some shit on. It's like, yeah, we're going out. Fucking put some makeup on.
Like that's a pretty different transformation. I mean, even her
But I
skin
mean-
color looks different.
Yeah, they didn't make up all the way down her boobs and stuff,
Yeah.
dude. They're just in the contrast or whatever,
Yeah.
the saturation and all that. This is some photoshopping going on as well.
Yeah, and this is probably
yeah.
bad lighting for the
Right.
for the before shot, and then once they get the good lighting on. But you can see it's a
Slightly
totally different.
Yeah.
It
I want to go back to the before Photoshop things to see if people can still take
See, we don't
quality
lie like.
pictures.
See,
Yeah.
we don't lie like
She
that.
looks like somebody I know.
well,
You just need to
they've
be
always
yourself.
had Photoshop. It's just
Look,
how long you wanted to do it.
just
take
be
to do it.
yourself. Unless yourself is an asshole, then be someone else.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
God,
Oh, look at
How
that.
did
See,
you get
I'm
a
not even
dimple?
looking at her face.
I know, I'm like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
yeah, they like put a
But-
mole on her face.
Right.
I'm like, that's a
Or is it
lie.
Like if they would have showed me boobies in the first one, we'd probably be like, yeah, what's the
Same.
difference? Right, same.
They're the same.
It's the exact same. Did she even put makeup on?
Like, I don't judge
Mind if I-
titties.
Go and then come back.
Oh, take, yeah, do your thing, man.
Do you mind if I have a smoke?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sweet.
tear it up. I've been smoking this whole time.
So what's in
I
the
like to ask.
Yeah.
Make sure. What's up, man?
what's in the other than what I've talked to you about with my show? What's in the near future for Bus Stop Boxer?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Bust
we
out
just
like the
dropped
trio.
a bassist.
Yeah.
I
so
know.
now Kyle's back on the bass here, and
That you know, you guys rocked the damn
Yeah, you guys
house
sound
with such a quick switch
we
up,
played
man.
twice. We practiced twice before tonight.
That was pretty
Right.
rad for
and then
two
I made
practice.
you play like
Yeah.
5 times in a row.
Well, we got more practice in.
Right.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good.
more practice. Yeah.
Right. That was great.
Even if it's just the same song, it's not bad.
I did a bunch of stuff with my phone, taking pictures and videos, and I just got a new phone, so it's got a lot of different options. And so, like, I did one that's a time lapse,
Right.
and it's actually pretty cool. It's only like 3 seconds, but I like recorded it for like 5 minutes.
That was
There you
Patrick over there. Yeah.
I don't want to say we dropped a bassist, and he's doing things for life. That he's doing some good stuff. And
It happens, dude.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
Hey, do you get the life, get
Sure.
it going, because you don't want to be stuck in a rut.
Yeah, you can find another bass.
Well, as,
Yeah. Yeah.
as long as I've known any one of you guys, you three have always been. I've always been there.
No.
We've gone through like 3 or 4 bassists since I joined.
Since you joined,
Well,
yeah.
if you stop yelling at them, they'll probably stick around.
All right,
Jeez, why are you
yeah.
so mean, Bennett?
Yeah, it's all Bennett's fault. Bennett's scaring them all off.
It's just intimidating. It's
Yeah.
just like, damn, dude.
Well, I'll just give him the glare.
All right.
Really? Really?
They see those dreads flopping around behind the drums, and they're just,
Yeah.
He
fuck,
gets
I don't
quieter.
know if I keep up
You're
with
like,
this guy.
whoa, calm down.
The
So
pressure.
what do you think, Kyle? What's
What?
next for the band? I didn't
next
want to
for the
answer
band?
without you being here because I don't know.
Well, we're gonna start working on like social media advertisements, like YouTube stuff,
Right.
stuff like this.
Well, hopefully this video doesn't suck.
Yeah.
And then you guys
Yeah.
could use it. you know?
Yeah. We need to because I mean we've been totally dropping the ball and all that stuff. We need to upload the last video.
Yeah. You guys have a video?
Yeah, well, yeah, with this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's on YouTube?
It is on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
We need to link to it. I don't know how to do any of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I think you guys need T-shirts.
What?
T-shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirts,
We
yeah.
well, we have them, but we have them in my van,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't.
Well,
feel
he
like
says
going
that
to get it.
because he owns a screen printing company.
Yeah, yeah.
Merced Screen Printing.
Okay, yeah.
Right here in Merced.
Where
You
We
can
did
have
the
it.
new logo for
where did we get our
for the
They owe
podcast.
me some
I
money
remember.
now for saying that.
There you go.
Right.
For, like,
Product
Google
placement.
advertising.
Right. Yeah, I was saying I don't want any advertisements, but
Yeah.
money's cool, dude.
Oh.
We could use some.
Yeah, money is
Yeah,
definitely.
we could use
cool.
some improvements in this place.
Yeah.
You know, I've already spent a fucking shitload of my own money, so it's time for people to
Time for
see.
fundraising, man.
Somebody needs to go. Fuck, you guys suck. Here, let me help you out.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
Not totally negative. Just be like, shit.
Well,
Here.
yeah, I
You
know what's good and bad. I
Yeah.
don't need people patronizing me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got. Brett usually comes over and helps me out with sound and stuff.
Okay.
So I had to just rough it tonight, do it on my own. You guys sounded great though.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hopefully it translates.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I was telling Chris earlier. It's like I can never tell what somebody is hearing, obviously, because it's already
Yeah.
in my face.
About all we
Right.
get to hear usually is the vocals.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Wow.
I've never really. I'm not quitting the band, so I'm never going to hear it from the
Right.
audience perspective.
Yeah, right.
Well,
why
now
we
you
need
guys
a
have a
videotape.
forever show you can always watch.
Wireless. You got to go wireless, man.
I am.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
guitar's wireless. Yeah,
Well, just
my
take a walk.
thing's stuck right here.
Yeah, just go take a walk.
Yeah, since the last time
You
I
can
had
be
a bunch
part of the
chords.
audience, man.
Yeah, there
He
you
does
go.
that at practice,
I do
but
that every now and
practice
then, yeah.
sounds terrible. Just
Yeah, we
the
just
way
have
we have it set up.
everything set up going.
We got a
towards-
good sound in here.
Yeah.
You guys could.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys still practicing at the 21 spot?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
And I mean, it's totally not conducive for a good sound. It's
Get
just
up in that
for
microphone.
us hearing. Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
it's just for us hearing each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then drowning me out. So.
Yeah.
Could you hear and hear?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get a microphone, by the way. Yeah, because I was like, he keeps
Yeah,
singing.
Mercer, I don't play lead.
It's definitely helps me stay on time. So it's
Right.
like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to like.
Remember
But
the
it's
structure.
fun.
and
It
all
doesn't
that.
matter.
It is. It
It
is.
doesn't
It
matter.
is. I do enjoy it every now and then.
I keep
think there's a couple
listening to
times.
people. People say, "Oh, I don't need a microphone," and then they do.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
The
Yeah.
bass player for Sting Murder,
Wait
he was
till
like,
you
"Oh, I
see
don't
that."
even talk," but he just kept cracking fucking good ones, dude. I was like, "This motherfucker needed a microphone."
That's
Yeah,
half the reason why he needs a microphone.
yeah.
Yeah. You were singing a little bit in the background too,
Yeah.
weren't you?
You should
Yeah.
all have microphones, man.
Yeah. We
Hey,
we
Ben-
did
Ben-
that. We
For-
did that a couple times, I think, where we all three
Yeah.
had a microphone, and it was sounding really good. And then I think we broke one, didn't we? We
Yeah.
broke a mic.
Something
Something
it
like
might be
that.
the one that's in my truck.
This guy.
Yeah. So I snagged one to like do some record some ideas.
Right,
And I just
right.
never brought it back. But
Yeah.
I think it's in
Yeah.
my truck right
Go
now.
hit up
But
Rick-
mo- but
go
most
hit
of
up
the
Ricky
time-
at Gottschalk's. He'll
Yeah.
give you a
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah.
Give him $40.
Yeah.
Decent.
Most of the time, it's
Fucking
just to
mic.
keep me on time, though. Just so
Yeah.
that way I know exactly where his words are. I know where I'm at. on
But
the
I've
guitar.
heard the songs a couple times now, and I mixed down the last one, so I know there was backup vocals in
There
there.
was.
Yeah. Did
And
we have
so-
mics?
Yeah.
Did everyone have mics then?
You-
Art
was
had Mike.
singing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, you could hear it a lot better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so, especially the first song you guys played, there was some backups in
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's the
You know?
chorus.
And so, I don't know if you could hear me yelling it.
Yeah.
I yelled it out a couple times. I don't know the words. I know the
Yeah. The
melody, or the
timing,
rhythm,
yeah.
whatever. You know?
There you
That's
go.
like me
And so-
singing Eddie Vedder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every once in a while, he'll start playing some Pearl Jam, and I'll just.
Hello.
See, I think Eddie Vedder has a great voice.
He just mumbles too much.
It's just hard to understand him, but
What?
his voice is
Yellow and that better.
yellow and
Yeah.
red better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that I keep playing, and then he'll just start going on there.
It's a trip. What's it? 20 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like classic rock to kids
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I keep hearing classic rock stations. I'm like, damn,
Pearl Jam.
I'm old.
All of them.
Right.
And I'm not even that old. I was just like, geez. This
Oh,
is,
dude,
this
my
came
son
out.
came to me with have you heard of the Rolling Stones?
Oh.
I was like, who? Fuck, I'm so proud of you. I was like, have you heard Beast of Burden? He goes, no. And I go, dude.
Yeah.
Crank it up to 11. You're going to listen to it now.
I went down I watched a documentary on Queen today.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know he was like Indian.
Yeah.
Persian, yeah. Persian.
Yeah, and the guy that's playing him, I think, is Persian in whatever
the
movie that they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was watching a documentary though.
Well,
Yeah, they
what
were
was his
using-
real name? Because his name obviously wasn't Freddie Mercury, but
I don't
his
remember.
first name
It's
was reminiscent of Freddie.
yeah, look it up.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Freddie Mercury's original
real
name. Yeah, it's something very
Yeah.
ethnic.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "No, I'm Freddie
And Mercury
bitch."
was just, I think it was just a random name he
Right.
gave to himself. I don't think it has anything to do
They
with
were
that.
all-
there you go.
Yeah,
Farrak Bulsara.
Okay.
yeah.
I guess
Farrak
Farrak
Bulsara.
kind of is like
Farrak,
Freddie.
Yeah.
I guess
Right.
that could be the thing of, just call me Freddie.
Yeah.
You're not
Well, I
gonna
guess
get
when
it.
he went to college, they started calling him Freddie
Huh.
because he lived in Zanzibar.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
grew up in Zanzibar and then like went to school in India at a British school,
Yeah.
Michael
and
George.
they started calling him Freddie there.
Wow.
And then he got all super flamboyant. But I
Or
guess
George
like
Michael.
all, yeah, that's crazy too.
Well, Steven Tyler's last name, his name's Tyler. It's,
Well, my last name's not Blackheart.
there you go.
That's like Bob Dylan, too.
Do your thing, man.
Yep.
Be your own person.
Well, it's just like, what is it, Michael Keaton? His name's actually Michael Douglas, but he couldn't use it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Take
yeah,
it.
well, there's a few like big celebrities that changed their name.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
The one I always bring up when we talk about that is Topher Grace from 70s Show,
Yeah.
because there's already a famous Christopher Grace, so he had to change his name to Topher Grace to join the Screen
Huh.
Actors
Right.
Guild.
Emilio
Yeah.
Estevez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know. It's like, all right. I guess we all know. It's like there was never a secret.
Yeah.
No, you're not a Sheen.
Yeah. Considering you look
can't
exactly
hide
like
that.
the others.
Right. Where's he now, though? I wonder.
Who?
Emilio Estevez. He's Charlie Sheen's
Producing. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, right?
He is not
Producing and
failing like his
directing, I
brother.
believe. He's not doing much
Right.
other than producing and directing.
Is Charlie Sheen still alive?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
so.
He
yeah.
got AIDS or some shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't it, like take 10 years to fucking really start fucking
He's
with
actually Charlie Sheen's got like a 3 or 4 movie contract with Crackle.
you? Crackle?
You know, it's a movie. It's like a Sony movie app.
Huh.
Crackle Movies,
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah,
He's got one out that he just made a couple years ago called Mad Families. It's actually pretty funny. They
Okay.
all go camping and
It's crazy how some celebrities, like, their fucking wackiness is cool,
yeah,
but then others is, like,
it's like fuck that.
not cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? No one understands Roseanne Barr didn't know that chick was black.
Yeah.
Nobody. She's like, I didn't know she was black. Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you
You know,
believe the
oh,
ambient
God.
story?
Huh?
Do you believe the ambient story?
It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It was like, fuck, I didn't know she was fucking black. I thought she was Jewish. I'm fucking Jewish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whoa, that was, yeah, she should have just been able to go, yeah, that was fucking stupid. Woo. Yeah, I was trying to be funny, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow, yeah, I fucked up.
That definitely blew
Right.
up in their face.
But everyone was just like, nope, cancel bitch, boom.
Yep.
And
Oh,
she
they
didn't
canceled her
explain
so fast.
She did not explain herself very well.
Yeah.
You know, and then
It
tried to
just
throw
shows you how
Ambien under the
fast it can
bus.
go.
That just gave Ambien a chance to be epic.
Well, they just I don't know. Did you
Side
see
effects
that? Have
do
you seen
not
that
include
show, The
racism.
Ranch? On
Oh my god, I love that.
Master Singh got kicked off the
I
show.
know,
and
dude.
was
I just
like,
finished. I just
man.
finished the first half of fucking part 5.
Oh, I haven't seen part 5 yet.
I'm
watching
not
it.
gonna ruin anything.
talking
but
about?
The Ranch. So
Yeah,
basically, that '70s show just for grown-ups. I feel like
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I.
you know, it's more drinking instead of pot smoking. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, that
Right.
'70s show is like, hey, we're
And
going
instead of
to
best friends, they're
leave
brothers.
the innuendo that we're in a room of smoke, not smoking pot or anything, whatever.
Right.
In
But
a
dude,
circle.
you're all pot is. But
Right.
you know, the Ranch is good, and they threw Danny Masterson off because of apparently alleged whatever. And
Oh, right.
Ashton Kutcher's like, look, he's my best friend, but to protect the show and all that stuff. I had to basically.
No, that's Hyde, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So
And
I
some
don't
rape
know.
allegations from 2001. And he
But
had
are they
already-
allegations or did the shit
They were
happen?
just allegations. He never got any charges. He never got convicted. He never even had to do any court.
See, that's fucked up. Dude.
Yeah. And
You know,
he
you
had
gotta
already
prove
had his
that
name
shit before you
cleared.
take me down, man.
Yeah. Well, what did they just try to get Morgan Freeman? I
Yeah.
was just like, okay, man, I think you're pushing. You're pushing hard, man.
Oh, dude, the Scott Baio, did you see that one?
Yeah.
He was like, no, I ain't fucking doing this shit, dude. He pulls out fucking documents and shit, and him
Yep.
and his wife's over there.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell his wife's like, fuck this. They just made a video being like, fuck this bitch, dude.
Well,
This is crazy.
And
It's
Morgan
badass.
Freeman's, well, I think he sent out a cease and desist letter.
Good.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the first step to bringing
Would you kill
civil
that fan?
charges.
Thank you.
That's the first step to civil charges.
Right,
Which I mean, they're looking at a potentially defamation of character.
right.
He lost. I think like the whatever that
He lost
credit card
yeah,
one. He lost his deals
Yeah.
with that. And
Capital One was that
Capital
what?
One. Yeah. The what's in your wallet thing.
Just
I guess.
because people go mouthing off saying
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
Fucking what's his face is it's not some sexual shit, but that Jesse Ventura, isn't that Jesse Ventura?
Oh, Justin Body.
that guy that fucking the Hurt Locker or some shit.
Oh, the guy from Modesto, right?
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said some the original guy, like the real Hurt Locker guy.
Oh,
like
okay.
he said some shit about fucking. I forgot what that is, but yeah, Jesse Ventura is like, dude, ruined my fucking life. He said some shit about him.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right. Right, American Sniper. That's right. What'd I say? Hurt Locker?
Hurt Locker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're all military movies, aren't they?
Yeah.
People don't act like that, do they? Like, really?
In what
just-
sense?
Like Hurt Locker, that dude in Hurt Locker, just all
Oh.
like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just all badass. I mean, people don't act like that, do they?
I think there's some people that act like that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some people that got their head so far up their ass that they can't
Right.
smell real air anymore.
Yeah, until one day, boom.
Yep.
And then, yeah, you're not so cocky anymore.
Yeah.
Nope. You're just cocked off to one side because your head just, half of it blew off. Woo.
Your head shrank in
Dude,
your
miss
asshole.
me with all that fucking war shit, dude. Thank God I got flat feet. Fuck, they'll never take me. I even tried to. Was it I think Afghanistan. Yeah, because I'm an electrician, so I tried to volunteer for the Peace Corps or the Army Corps of Engineers,
Okay.
and yeah, neither one of them were just.
Huh.
Didn't even respond to my
Well,
messages
they
and
took
shit.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, right. But you were young and dumb. I think I was mid-30s, early 30s. They were like, nah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get in the military. I tried a
Yeah.
couple times. You're colorblind, you have flat feet, and you have asthma. And I was like,
Here's a
so what
list.
you're telling me is I'm a walking liability. I'm sorry that I
Yeah.
can't.
Well, I
that
didn't want to
can't
go
see
be a part of
shades
the war
killing
machine,
it.
but I did want to go help try to rebuild
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
and, like, fix all that shit.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah, I just want college money.
yeah. That's all you wanted?
Yep,
How'd that work out for you?
not too well.
Right. Right.
I mean, I'm the way I am because of the military.
Right.
You know,
Fucking bastards.
yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, thank God the programming hasn't kicked in yet and you haven't killed anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We'll go.
They'll
with
never find the bodies. Because there is no bodies.
that anymore.
Right. How many
That's
days
like
did it take
the-
them out fully?
That's like the what was it? That former cop that was caught for like the Golden State Killer or something like that.
Right. Didn't he
Yeah.
get cleared though?
No.
No,
I-
they got his ass.
I just
I don't think
I
he
just
got
saw some
cleared.
shit where they just cleared him of the charges.
Did they really?
Really?
Yeah, like
Look it
they-
up. Look it up.
Yeah, Golden State Killer cleared.
Wow.
That's fine. No, that's fucked up, right? Because
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, we got this motherfucker, blah blah blah, and it's like, whoa, dude, whoa. Everyone's like guilty until proven innocent. It's fucked up because that's not the rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cleared in double homicide case. He does not look good.
Right?
Was it a DNA thing?
Yeah.
Is that what it said?
Something
No,
like that.
this guy
Dude,
is the
oh,
guy who
this
was
is the
thought-
guy
he
that
was the
was-
suspect before.
Oh.
He was put in jail
Right.
for that.
God,
thing.
imagine
So
that.
Right.
He got cleared, but dude, you just spent 40 years of your
Yeah.
life in
I
jail.
mean, look at his
That's
face.
fucked
Like,
up.
you don't know life outside
He's
of
gone.
that, man. Like,
Yeah, he did not do good time.
Yeah.
no.
Like, there's something wrong with him.
Wow. That sucks.
DNA.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some lawyer.
How did your
Oh,
DNA
no. That's the guy. Oh,
That's
he did-
the real killer?
Oh, yeah, he was all right.
Yeah. He's
No,
doing
that's the
good.
one that did time.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, he looks better.
Right, the other guy was the fucking one that's guilty. I don't know, it's confusing as shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. They
I
got
don't
the
know.
guy though.
Yeah.
It took them forever and a fucking
Yeah.
day,
That's
but they
fucked
got
up
him.
to just go around murdering people and shit.
Well,
dude.
and
I don't,
all over the state.
it just
Jeez.
fucking trips me out. Like Anthony Bourdain, that whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck, dude. I would live forever if I could, dude. So that trips me out when somebody
Have you ever
kills
read
himself.
the Sandman comics?
Yeah.
There's one of the like short stories in it is about a guy who says that he wants to live forever. So, Dream and Death are the two characters. They make a deal where she won't kill him, and he can live forever. And then like after a while, he's like begging for death, and then it's like at the end of it, he's accepted that he's never gonna die, and he just sort of lives. I think.
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
you
yeah,
had to
definitely. You're
accept it
going to go
eventually.
through phases, dude.
It's definitely.
You know what I mean? You're living forever. It's,
Yeah.
but I mean, you got forever to get over it, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm-
That's true.
you know what I mean? So like, just give me
You'll
some
eventually
time.
come.
Just give me some time. You know, that's all I need. Yeah, I'd live for it, even if it was just for a little bit.
Like for 300 years.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, give me $500,000.
God, imagine what it's
A
going to be
million.
like in 300 years.
I mean, 30 billion years. Fuck, that'd be cool, right? Just to see a couple evolutions.
Seems like a long time.
You could maybe watch the world.
I get bored.
end.
Whoa,
You'd get bored. I don't know, man. I think that
Fuck
you
no,
could
dude.
gain so much knowledge
Fuck no.
just living.
I could
forever.
never get bored of living. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, what do you mean? You want to not exist because you're bored?
Yeah.
Fuck you! Like what? What? No. No.
I don't think I'd get bored. I'd have time to do everything that I fucking wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
It's
fucking,
only gonna
I
take-
could do
hey,
nothing
it's only gonna
for
take me
1,000
forever. It's
years.
cool.
It's cool, dude. Like literally living my own shit for 1,000 years, bro. It's cool. You know, people be tripping on me and shit. Be like, no,
Dude, it's cool. I ain't dying.
yeah.
not
There's
today.
actually a movie called The Man from Earth, and it's sort of like a B movie, kinda, but not really. It's just not the best acting, you know.
Right.
But still, it's a good story. And this guy's like, he's a teacher, and he's trying to tell these people like, yeah, I'm moving on now, you know. And they're just like, why are you moving? And so, I don't know. They start drinking or something. He goes, all right, I'll tell you. He's all, I've always been alive, you know. And like he starts telling them like, yeah, I used to be alone and just walking around. And it was just, you know. And then
Damn.
finally, I ran into some people, and yeah, and then like
Is that?
he influenced, like he was Jesus, because he was like, oh, I'm gonna try to teach these people how to, you know, because people were kind of crazy and shit. You know what I mean? And so like, yeah, he affected all kinds of different.
Is that the guy that played the Doctor in Voyager?
I know one of them's the greatest American hero.
William Cat.
Yeah, William Cat.
David Lee Smith. The Doctor in Voyager?
Yeah, he was the alien doctor. Was it Voyager or was it
Deep
yeah.
Deep
Space
Space
Nine.
Nine?
I think it was Deep
No, it
Space
was
Nine.
Voyager, because he has that girlfriend that they picked up. on
No,
that
no, you're
planet.
thinking of Neelix.
Neelix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
With
not
the
a doctor.
ears?
He's
Yeah.
the.
Chef or something?
He's
They
the
have
chef.
like similar,
Yeah,
they
he's
have
the
like
fucking
similar dots on their heads.
Right, the
Well, there's his
doctor.
face, Kyle.
I don't think that's him.
Well, the Doctor from Voyager?
I thought he was an android, and he had the little earpiece.
Oh, are you, not 7
Well,
and
look
9.
up the Doctor from Voyager. 7 and 9, yeah, she's pretty hot. But she had the cyborg, and then there's
Oh
that
yeah, the
one
Doctor
chick,
was the hologram.
one chick with the
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was
Oh,
Deep
right.
Space Nine. Yeah.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's that one chick that she's really a parasite. Oh, Robert Picardo, he's a hologram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good character.
The guy I was thinking of is Deep Space Nine. Yeah, he was a pretty good character.
The Emergency Medical Hologram Mark 1.
How old is Captain Janeway?
Yeah. Captain Janeway, she did
How
time.
old is
She's Red. She's doing time with the
Oh
girls.
yeah. That blew me away.
Oh, and he's named the Doctor. That's right.
Yeah.
Because he can't
Yeah,
figure
because
out
he
a
couldn't
name.
come up with a name, and then he just decided, well, I'll just be the Doctor.
Somebody's
Right.
suing somebody.
Yeah.
But which one was Chakotay? Remember that one?
Chakotay. Oh, that was Voyager.
Voyager.
He was
That's
the
Voyager?
first officer.
And so there's that the chick. She has spots on her head. And she's the parasite.
Yeah, she's Deep Space Nine. That
Is
was. Yeah, that was. God, what was her name?
The telepath lady?
No,
No.
you're thinking of Voyager. She was. Yeah, because she had all the memories of the parasite, and she was
Right.
her own being, and then they shared memories, and then eventually the parasite would move to
Another
another
body.
host,
yeah,
yeah.
and
Wasn't
like they were
Whoopi
all
Goldberg in Deep
chosen.
Space Nine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to go through a process, and they had to Terry Farrell.
Terry Farrell.
Yeah, I just saw her name on the screen. I can't remember her character's name.
Wasn't Whoopi Goldberg Deep Space Nine, or was that?
Yeah,
No,
Next
that was
Generation.
Next
that
That
was
was
Generation.
With, yeah, with,
Guinan.
yeah, with
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
So Next Generation.
Right. Dude,
Yeah,
look at Dr. Bashir. Looks like shit in that picture.
yeah, he does.
Fuck, man. I mean,
So
Clark.
maybe-
Terry Farrell. That's
Yeah,
her?
'cause-
Oh, yeah, that picture right down there.
No.
That one.
No, I guess the guy I'm thinking of was maybe in the newest, not the one that's coming out, but
Star
the
Trek. What?
the Enterprise.
But that's the character I was thinking.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, Enterprise. God, what was his name?
That's the one with the dude from
right,
Quantum Leap,
Jadzia.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jadzia Dax.
Jadzia, yeah. Jadzia
Dax.
Dax.
Yeah. She was
Cole Meany doesn't look like he aged well.
a... Dude, what was that fucking Western with Cole Meany?
Yeah.
Something about the railroad and shit.
Yeah, he was like the evil boss.
Right? Dude, I'm watching that whole thing and it's just like fucking the chief is on the holodeck. You know what I mean?
He'll always be
Right. The
I don't even
chief.
remember his character's name, but
Chief
he'll
O'Brien,
always be
man.
Chief O'Brien, yeah.
Yeah. That was
And
funny.
I think the Doctor I'm thinking of was in Star Trek Enterprise
Enterprise?
with
No, that's the
Scott
redhead
Bakula.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking Will Wheaton's mom.
No, that's Next Generation.
Oh, is it?
That
What did you-
Beverly.
Enterprise.
Yeah, Enterprise is with
Oh.
Scott Bakula.
Right.
That's the dude from Quantum Leap, right?
Dude, the Vulcan chick, fucking
Yeah, but they didn't
Jolene
have.
Blaylock.
They only had. Yeah.
Oh,
They only had her. That she was the only alien species. What?
the Vulcan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the only on their crew.
Right.
Well, that's before they got all, because it wasn't Enterprise like almost like a prequel.
Yeah, it is totally.
Yeah,
God,
so
what am I
it's the
thinking
first
of?
one.
Yeah, so if it was like super prequel, they wouldn't have many alien races.
Yeah.
So,
So it would have had to be the later ones, but it's not Next Generation. It's not.
Not Voyager.
It's not Voyager. It's not Deep Space Nine because it.
well, because you have Star Trek, and then it was Next Generation.
Beverly Crusher.
No, not Deep Space Nine. That's
Yeah, that's Next Generation. But
right.
you have Beverly Crusher. You have
Who's Deep Space Nine Doctor?
the guy the Indian guy. I can't remember his name now.
Bashir?
The one who Bashir.
Doctor. Okay,
Yeah,
Dr.
Dr.
Bashir.
Bashir.
And then Voyager is the Doctor.
Is the Doctor. So and this guy I swear was a doctor. Right there. John Billingsley.
That guy?
Yeah.
With the eyebrows?
Yeah. Phlox.
Phlox.
What?
Dr. Phlox?
Yeah, Dr. Phlox. What show was he in?
Yeah,
Enterprise.
picture.
That's all the cast.
Is that Enterprise?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the only other alien, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's down there in the far corner.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, right.
There
Is
you
this
go.
the new one?
Him?
Yeah, with his goofy smile. Right.
He's like reminiscent of like Klingon.
Yeah.
Or what is the other one? Not Klingon. The other.
They're like a polyamorous species, and
Oh yeah.
I can't. There's some other weird stuff about. I think that they don't.
What's that Klingon non-Klingon race?
Oh,
Klingon, non-Klingon.
Yeah, that idiot played him in the movies.
Oh.
I hate that guy.
the
Bana.
Cardassians.
Eric Bana. I can't stand that fucking guy.
Didn't Andy Dick play the
Kardashians.
No.
Kardashians.
No. What is the other race that they're fighting? The Klingons are
Romulans.
Romulans. There you go.
But those
Yeah.
are Vulcans.
Yeah, they're like
Vulcans?
they're closely
Yeah.
tied to the Vulcans.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Almost
the
genetic. I think they can
new
even mate. Well,
the new Star Trek makes him like. I guess he's not that crazy looking.
I guess they can all mate with each other, which doesn't actually work. I don't think genetically. Like you can't have a half Klingon, half human.
Well,
like,
half of mating isn't actually creating babies. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah, you can do the act. I don't think you can produce the children.
That even better, right?
I know
They'll
a
be
couple
boning green
characters
chicks
late,
forever
but
then.
did Andy Dick play the hologram also?
Who? What dick?
Andy Dick.
Yeah. Didn't he play the hologram?
Yeah. He played like
A
the
different
upgraded.
version.
He's
yeah.
more
Like the Mark
He's like the
1 or
upgraded
Mark
Mark
2.
He's
2
like
or
Mark
3
II,
or something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Andy Dick.
Right. Upgraded nothing. Yeah, the Doctor was a good character.
Yeah.
Dude, that new Seth MacFarlane shit, dude.
Yeah.
What is that one called?
That
Orville.
The Orville.
I-
so good, dude.
The only thing
awesome.
that,
So
that,
good.
that I had trouble with is like sometimes it seems like it's a drama, like it's Star Trek, and then other times it's
That
a
was the
comedy.
point.
and you're
That's
like,
what makes it so fucking
Yeah, that makes it good.
Good,
yeah,
dude.
because he can do both, and it's
and
nice
just
to see
like
him
that Young Sheldon, you ever watch that?
No.
From Big Bang Theory? It's the Young
Yeah.
Sheldon. Like it has some nice touching moments in it too, you know what I mean? That sort of I don't know, makes the comedy funner.
Yeah.
If-
Well, then,
if
like-
I feel like it's watching Galaxy Quest, but Seth
Right.
MacFarlane's the comedic genius
Yeah.
behind it instead.
but they're all drinking beers and shit, you know what
Like,
I mean?
I
And just
watched-
fuck, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's
watched
an order.
Deadpool
I don't
last
care.
night. I watched Deadpool last night, and it
the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
So
And
good. So
that like they do the humor mixed with the drama really well. But
Well, and the whole fourth wall break that's really hard to do for
What?
Deadpool. So you got the humor, the drama, but you're also bringing in that
We talked to
breaking
the
the fourth
audience.
wall aspect.
What was that
that's
actor's
hard to
name?
do.
what's the breaking the fourth
was
wall?
They talk to the audience.
It's when you're talking
Ryan
to the
Reynolds?
audience.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
okay,
kind of like what
okay.
Kevin Spacey did in House of
Melodrama?
Cards.
it's a
I
melodrama.
haven't
Yeah.
watched that.
House of Cards.
I know I should, but I haven't.
It's
watched
good.
it.
Right.
It's good.
They
And
just
I would be the one to say it. I don't
isn't
care.
Boss Rutan on House of Cards? Is that Boss Rutan? No,
No,
he's on one of them shows.
maybe.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. I don't know
I know
if
what
it's
you're
that one.
talking about, but I can't think of
Yeah, no, am I just totally off?
No, you're not. I know what you're talking
There's so many of those comedy shows I don't watch that I like go over to a friend's house and they're watching. I'm like, why the fuck don't I watch this?
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Boss Rutan does a lot of wacky stuff, though, like on shows.
Boss Rutan is fucking. He's my favorite MMA
I
fighter
love
of all
Boss
time.
Rutan. That
Yeah,
dude's fucking legit.
yeah, he'll fucking whoop your ass, but he's like got a good.
So nice.
Yeah,
So Andy Dick was one of the doctors.
yeah,
Yeah, he's Mark II.
right.
Yeah.
He actually
Q.
looks semi-normal.
See, yeah, would you be Q? I'd be Q,
I'd be Q.
right? See that, then you would be living forever, right?
Yeah.
Just
I think, like, have you ever heard of sort of how they brought Q in to the original? I watched a documentary. It was like the making of Next Generation,
right.
and it was about like all the sort of the political bullshit that happened because all the old fans loved Captain Kirk and you know like
Right.
Bones and all that, and they didn't want this new captain.
Oh.
But so there's a bunch of just like hairy, you know, messy shit that went into making the first episode,
Right.
and that's when Q pops up. And what it was is they had an episode, and they're like, well, we need it to be an hour. And so then they needed it to be 2 hours. I can't remember. But so they had to make basically another episode, and that's why Q came in. So he basically wrote this thing where he's an atheist, and he makes God into like this sadistic asshole.
Oh wow.
And so like almost as a statement of, you know, this is the God you believe in. Like or this is what God would be if it were real or something like
Right.
that. I don't know.
Well, fun fact about the first season of Next Generation, they were afraid to wash the uniforms, so they didn't. And they wore the same uniforms the whole season.
Wow.
Yeah, so the last couple
that's
episodes, they were like, they fucking smell like shit.
Stupid, super
Right.
stitious
Well, and
bastards.
supposedly,
Cooler?
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart
get me
almost quit.
Drink, please, Michael.
He almost quit like mid-season.
Wow, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
That guy was brilliant.
Yeah. Mr.
Yeah,
Jean-Luc
there's no.
Picard.
Yeah, there's no other
There
Jean-Luc.
is no.
But I'm sure they would have pulled something off.
Yeah.
You know. Sweet, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Just one Jean-Luc Picard.
Right.
It's amazing.
Now, who's better, Captain Kirk or Picard?
Oh, don't do that.
It just depends. Man.
Yeah, don't do that.
You can only watch one captain.
I can't really. Honestly, I can't really watch too many of the old Star Treks. They're just too cheesy.
That's almost what I like about it, though.
Yeah, just like
It's
I
so
can't.
campy. It's like, this is ridiculous. And that's
The
great.
old Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah, I can't do
Nice.
that.
I can't do that.
I can't watch the old Battlestar Galactica.
But the
and
new
still
one's
get
fucking
same.
the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Captain Adama and that whole Cylon. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so fucking good.
So, Star Trek or Star Wars?
That's difficult.
No, it's
No,
easy.
no,
I
it's
like.
not.
I
Star
actually
Wars.
like some. I like some science in my science fiction, dude. So I'll go Star Trek.
I like Star Wars way better.
I-
It's just I think that's just yeah.
I'd probably have to say Star
Uncle
Trek.
Owen, this R2 unit has a bad motivator.
I
It's
like
like,
them both,
dude,
but I'm definitely on
Such
Star
a
Wars
bitch, dude.
Well, and
team.
they're totally different genres. I
Oh,
mean, even
yeah.
though they're both
Yeah,
space.
one's science fantasy and one's science fiction.
yeah, yeah.
Anybody seen Solo yet?
What?
Solo?
So no, I haven't seen Solo yet. No.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, it's good, dude.
Is it good?
Oh,
No,
dude,
man.
their fucking performances. There were moments where you're like, boom, nailed it. That's Solo.
Yeah.
That's Han Solo. You know, the tone of his voice, you know, everything. And then
I heard Donald Glover did
Don-
really good as Lando.
killed it,
man.
dude. Killed it. He practiced like he's got Lando's voice, dude.
Huh.
And it was a young Lando. It was a fucking trip, dude. It was really good.
Who was the original Lando? Is it
Billy D. Williams?
Billy D. Williams?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
like I'm not the fucking super critical, like looking for loopholes
Yeah.
guy. I'm just like a sit there and oh, yeah.
Entertainment.
All right, yeah, I'm into it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the little nods
Yeah.
to the original stuff, and yeah.
Did you know that they were actually supposed to make Billy D. Williams Harvey Two-Face, and it didn't happen?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because he was the original Harvey Dent in Michael Keaton's
Huh.
Nice.
thing, and
Well,
he
who got it?
didn't get to play Two-Face. And then they gave it over to Joel
Tommy
Schumacher, and then it was Tommy Lee
Tommy
Jones.
Lee, right?
Who
Yeah.
was the original?
The original Harvey Dent
Yeah.
from Tim Burton's one was Billy D. Williams.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's in
Right.
the second one because he is trying to keep the Penguin from running for mayor or something.
Oh,
like that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What tripped me out the most about Solo was directed by Ron Howard.
Yeah.
I was like,
This does not seem like his genre.
what?
Right.
Obi.
Do 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 do.
I watched there's an episode of Black Mirror that his daughter was in.
Bryce
That was
Dallas
a-
Howard. I love
yeah.
Bryce Dallas.
Right.
That was a great episode.
So, what's your favorite episode of Black
Um,
Mirror? You got a fave?
I haven't gone through all of them, but that was the one that made me happiest. But that is partly because I think that's the only happy one.
Is it happy? Which
it
one
ends
is it?
happy. Where
Which one is it?
It's the one where she's in like the social media. There's a numbers game where they rate people and they're trying to be like
Oh,
4
right.
point. They're trying
Right.
to reach 5.0.
Right.
But so she's at like 4.2, and then she's trying to get to 4.5 so she can buy a house, and then as she goes, like just shit starts happening, and she starts going lower and lower and lower, and then finally she says, "Fuck this." And like she's at the wedding giving her toast, and she's just like, her makeup's all fucked up, her dress is like half hanging off of her, and she's cussing throughout. Like at one point she says, "Fuck the environment, fuck the environment." She puts the mic like almost in her mouth, like "Fuck the environment." and And then she grabs a knife and was like, "No, I'm not done yet." But then it ends where she's in a jail cell with like another guy, and they start talking shit to her, and then you begin to realize that they're actually bonding over talking shit to each other. Like
Right.
the idea is that being nice and being like friendly and happy isn't bonding. Like
Right.
really being human is bonding, and that's how. In the end, they wind up bonding, and at the last thing they go, "Fuck you," and then it like pans back and forth between their two faces, and like it's like yeah. So
Right.
that to me was a happy ending.
I liked the one where he bought that chick a spot on the American Idol
Yeah,
show,
that
and
was
then she ends
great.
up being a porn star.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't have the credits to swipe away the fucking ad and shit. He's like, "Fuck!" And then
Well,
then he has this puts the fucking blade.
And then he becomes part of that system. It's
right.
like it's this like fuck. Like in order to beat the system, you have to be part of that system. And it's like
Yep, you got to beat him from the inside.
well, and then that's sort of the point is that once you're there, what's the point to beating it? You know, you've
Right, 'cause you-
achieved what you want.
Right.
So there's no reason to change anything. I
Oh,
guess
I
unless
know.
you have a lot of introspection.
Well, this is what you get when people keep trying to change the system. It's
Yeah.
America. It's
Yeah.
kind of wacky.
That
It's
was a
like
good one.
Idiocracy. It's just the dude's white instead of black.
That's weird.
Okay.
We'll be safe.
Right.
Jesus.
You get all kinds.
Yep.
Chase them away, Michael.
He's on.
Make sure. Right. Might want to close that door. Keep the bums out.
He just had to pee. He's not helping.
How has that been? Because like you live here, right? Like you live over there, right?
Right. Yeah.
What is it like with like? Because I think we even talked about this last time, like the homelessness issue that's happening.
Right.
Has it gotten a lot worse?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I talk to everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if they're doing something, usually they're just digging through the trash, and I'll just
Yeah.
come up to them and be like, "Hey, close the lids. Don't make a mess,
Yeah.
please." That's
Yeah.
like, it's cool if you're doing what you're doing. Just
Yeah.
like, I have to clean up after you, so please don't,
Yeah. Be courteous.
right? I think there's only one that left a big old mess after I said something. So
There's a
now if I see that guy, I'm just like, "Hey, motherfucker!"
there's a big open field, and like my dog's dead now, but he went missing a little while ago. So I went out into this field to see if he was somewhere out there, and I saw I went down to this ravine, and I looked over and I saw like a red tent, and so there's somebody camping in this little like it used to be an irrigation ditch.
Right.
And so there's homeless people camping out in this field, like where you can't see them. And every once in a while I'll come home and there's just some guy sitting on the side of the road, and it's like, wow. But it's not that far from there. You know how there's that one homeless encampment on the other side of the tracks over, like kind of by Childs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that far from there.
I know that one's different than some of the other ones in town. That's where the 290s go.
What's that?
Sex offenders.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why they're out there. That's why they're
Okay.
past Childs on the other side of the highway.
Wow.
Shit.
That's the only
Didn't
place.
they just find like a dead body up over on the 16th Street Bear Creek right there?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that was a
happened
couple
right
days
by
ago.
where I live.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just with the system that's been created, it's
Yeah.
like not everyone can be like a part of it.
Yeah.
Well, it
And it's
seems
so
like it's gotten a lot worse, like in the last, like 4 years. Like this last maybe 2 years has gotten. a
well because
lot
Merced had declared itself a sanctuary city.
worse.
And so since they've done that, they should allocate funds for programs, more so than what they have.
Okay.
The mission is a Christian-based program or Presbyterian, whatever the fuck. It's
Yeah.
religious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to make these people,
Convert.
well, just follow rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's
and
just
there are
like,
already people
just be
that-
cool,
Yeah.
Because I used to go in there to complain and shit.
Yeah.
And I always used to wear a hat, and I'd walk in there and they'd be like, "Take your hat off."
Huh.
I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
They're like, "You gotta take your hat off," and I'm like, I'm your fucking neighbor. I'm here to complain about you guys being fucking loud. Like, I'm not taking my hat off, dude. You just random people walk in here and you start telling them what to fucking do.
And that's because
like with your 1890s fucking etiquette, what the fuck? Take off my hat? Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
You shove that
It's
archaic
so
shit up
weird.
your ass.
But that's the culture of that rescue mission thing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're a homeless person, you're like, they treat them like fucking shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad that they're gone out of my backyard, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, because there was like one guy that was a director there was fucking selling meth.
Really?
Fucking out of my all night long. This dude on this little like motorized fucking scooter, gas scooter, fucking all night long, and I was just like, what the, like how? And I told the cops, dude, because they were asking me. They came and asked me, and I was just like, yeah, you guys don't know, like. It's like obvious as fucking shit. Just go sit out on the curb for a fucking hour. You'll see what's going on. Like, fuck, I hate tweakers. Fucking. Yep. See there's one. Right. There he is in my garbage can. Not murder him, dude. Just fucking go talk shit. Well, if they had a gun, man, they probably wouldn't be homeless, right? Because then you could just go rob a liquor store or something.
Whatever. One of these bastards have stolen my music, so I was pissed.
Yeah.
Stole your music?
Yeah, dude. That's a fucking. I was working at one of the bars downtown, that nightclub. I think we talked about it last time. It's no longer there anymore. The new guys got shut down or some shit. I don't know. Couldn't pay their rent or some crap. I was back there. I was cleaning up, and my backpack, where I usually sit it, I'm over here taking out trash, and then I went to go and check, the front door. Somebody's at the front door, and I'm like, yo, dude, I'm not open tonight. I'm just cleaning. Some fucking hobo decided it'd be okay to walk in the back, and there's cases of beer. I could totally tell, if somebody wanted to take a case of beer, they probably could have. This guy went and took my fucking backpack, and it had my other notebook that had all my music in it that I've been... Yeah. I was pissed. Like, I'm not going to remember any of those songs because I just don't remember them. And, yeah, that's my fault for not backing it up on a computer or something like that.
Right.
But, damn, like, take the beer. Don't take my shit. Like, you're going to use my lyrics for ass paper, bro? Like, man, I was pissed.
Dude, I had some $120 work boots. Like, I had to have these special boots when I worked for an electrical company. Mm-hmm. So you don't fucking get grounded or whatever.
Yeah, right.
And, yeah, they were all muddy and shit, dude, so I left them on the porch. Mm-hmm. Like, not even visible. Like, I'd put them off to the side and shit. Somebody stole my fucking boots. Huh. I'm like, dude, they're size 13. There's no way. There's some fucking tiny little homeless guy walking around with my fucking...
13 boots. Clogging around, Merced.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, if you see him, you'll be able to catch him because he won't be able to run very fast.
I think I've had like 8 windows broken out of my cars since I've lived here. 3 at one time, not too long ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, that sucked. All 3 on the side windows.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I had tape for windows for a little bit. It was so embarrassing, dude. I was like, fuck, I'm that guy.
I've had a couple run-ins with people that come on my property because I only live up the street, and a dude, I'm pulling out of the driveway. I have my kid and I have the girlfriend in the car. Right. This guy's coming from the corner, and I'm watching, and I have a tendency to just watch people, especially when it's around my house. Shit, it's your house.
Right.
Dude decides that he's going to cut in and go towards my front door. I stop the car and put it in park, and I start yelling, dude. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Get the hell out of here. Oh, I dropped something. I'm like, you dropped something in the 30 seconds it took you to walk to my front door? Right. I'm like, dude, if you don't piss off, I'm going to beat your ass. Dude, I was so angry. So angry. Courtney was pissed at me. She's like, you just need to get in the car. We need to go. I was like, no. You're not coming on my area. This is like my home. Yeah. You're not going to come over here and then just try to start opening my door. Like, that kind of shit gets you killed somewhere else.
Dude, I had this dude come up on my porch all fucking sweaty, totally fucking like whacked out and shit. Just totally, hey, you mind if I sit down? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, you know. It's kind of hot. Sit in the shade for a minute, you know. Mm-hmm. And so he was just like, yeah, I just got out of prison and shit. And he's like, fuck snitches, dude. And I was like, what? What are you talking about, dude? He's like, yeah, you know, fucking telling somebody you're a fucking snitch. And I go, dude, I mean, that might be prison now, you know? I was like, but normal people don't think like that, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I mean, the cops are there for us, man. Like, don't be somebody that you need to worry about that. Like, be on their side. What's wrong with you? I mean, don't go beat up people just because they're... Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I told you about that,
I don't think Merced cops are too bad. I don't know.
They're not too bad. I think if you get on a good day when they're not doing a bunch of like other stuff and they're not running around doing stuff, I think they're pretty good on top of their stuff.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I've never...
A lot of times where I've called them, it's taken them 2 hours to get to my house, and I live 5 minutes away from the damn police station. It really pisses me off.
Well, there was something that... Because O'Reilly's right here, you know, and he pulled some over one night. And he sat there fucking... Him and his buddy fucking chatting away at 3 in the fucking morning or whatever the fuck, dude. And I was just like, pulled up the window and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he's like, fuck you. And I'm like, fuck you. You're fucking outside my window, man. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. And I was just like, whatever. Fucking slammed the window, you know? But I mean, you know, I don't know. It was funny to me. Yeah. Like, once he was like, fuck you, I was like...
I can totally see that shit.
Well, there was that dude that was sleeping in my Suburban when I had it, remember? I told you about that. So I called, and I have... Okay, I'm not going to lie. My cousin's a dispatcher, but I have no respect for dispatchers, period. So
especially since it's your cousin.
Oh, no, not my cousin. She doesn't work up here. But this lady on dispatch was trying to be like, you know, well, what's going on? I'm like, dude, I got somebody sleeping in my car. He is on my property. I have a kid. My girlfriend's in the house. Like, you need to come and get him off my property, and I want it gone now. And I had my cane at the time, and I was, like, ready to go. I'm ready to just beat somebody's ass. And this dude, he's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, look, if you wanted a cigarette, just ask. I'll give you a cigarette, but keep on walking. So the next day, the dude, I find out that he's actually got his clothes in my car. It smells like shit. And the car wasn't running, whatever. And the dude comes back to my property. My dog's going off.
Oh, this was at the place on M?
Yeah. And then my dog's going off. I'm like, my dog doesn't usually bark. You know, what the hell's going on? This guy is cleaning his crack pipe with my hose. And I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? I told you to leave. And my cane in my hand once again, ready to beat somebody's ass. So I'm calling the dispatch lady, and she's like, so do you want us to still come down there? I'm like, dude, if you do not come down here, I am going to beat the living shit out of this guy. She's like, well, it sounds like you got it handled. I'm like, I just told you I'm going to beat the shit out of this guy.
And I was going to commit a
and you're not going to send anybody over here?
Mutual combat's legal. I just tell him, I'd be like, dude, mutual combat's legal in California. So by staying on my property, you're agreeing to this combat.
Nope.
So I'm about to fucking, it's about to start. Yep. Here I go.
Yep.
Sign this form.
Oh, man, I was so angry. And the cop finally got there an hour and a half later. I'm like, dude, the guy went that way. I called you guys 2.5 hours ago. Like, you need to understand how pissed off he's. I'm like, if it was you and you beat his ass, you have a badge. I don't. And I ain't going to jail. You know, and missing time with my kid over some dumb punk ass.
You just beat him a little bit. You don't beat him a lot.
Don't leave bruises for more than a day, right?
Right.
But no, dude.
There's websites for that on how to beat somebody without leaving bruises. Like bars of soap or something in a sock.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oranges
in a sock. Yeah. Yeah.
Soften up.
I feel bad for Chris's kids right now. He knew he went right to it. He's like, oranges. He's like fucking experienced.
He's like, I know how to do it.
Getting's exactly the same.
Right? I'm fucking using bars of soap. I'm using Full Metal Jacket as a reference and shit, dude. What was that one fucking Animal Factory? You ever seen that? Willem Dafoe and fucking, what is that kid's name? Edward Furlong? Yeah, they're in prison and shit, and Edward Furlong, I think that's that one. He gets, like, put some soda cans in a sock and fucking beats the fuck out of some dude. He gives him some clout.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Hey, don't go to jail, Michael. Yeah. You better slim up if you go to jail, because they're just gonna make some assumptions. They're like, this boy is ready for war.
He's
you
ready to flex.
Yeah, you don't want to go to jail looking like a warrior, dude.
Way to the top bump.
And you don't want to go to jail looking
like a bitch.
like a bitch.
You don't want to do either. It's like you got to be somewhere in the middle ground.
Right. Just gotta
be a wiry.
do your time. Keep your head down. Don't get involved. Don't snitch.
Punch him in the throat.
Don't snitch.
Full
Snitches-
circle, bitch.
Snitches get stitches.
That's right. End up in ditches. Yep.
No, but the people around here piss me off sometimes when it comes to that. Just the wanderers at night.
Well, yeah, like I said, Merced needs to provide more services
Yeah.
and try to, if we're going to give them sanctuary, we need to provide them with,
Yeah, some sort of program that'll actually help.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a little upset that they won't let the growers and the rec, because that industry would give these people some money.
Yeah.
They don't have to be normal to fucking trim weed and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's an overlooked aspect of that.
It's a good job.
Yeah.
They can do it. You provide them with jobs. Put them in a halfway house. You keep a record of them doing their job and stuff. They got a little money in their pocket. They can probably go get some other help wherever they need it.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You sound like
It's
a
too
weed
much.
whacker.
I know, right?
Dude, yeah, they're just cruising by
Yeah.
all night long. Right. I got cameras, dude, and yeah, you don't want to see them. Although the car accidents, I always sort of record those now. Like, get the files off of those. Yeah, I think there's a lot of accidents that happen on that intersection. I'm surprised they haven't made it a four-way stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising.
Yeah. About time to wrap it up, or what?
Give a shit.
You need to take a shit?
There you go.
Well, right on. Well, let's wrap it up, dude. Thanks for
Alrighty.
coming, guys.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks for
Appreciate it.
inviting, man. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Hopefully it's
always
better than
good.
last time. Not
Last
so.
time wasn't bad.
No, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
No, we
It's
had a
fun.
good time. It was fun. What was that? Somebody out the door?
I don't know. Yeah. We got ghosts around here. Ghosts and bums and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, cool.
All right, thank
cool,
you, sir.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Always fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
I'm the type of guy who would totally go out if I heard a noise and be like, what